Your baby's first year will pass faster than you're ready for. Between the sleepless nights and the endless feedings, something incredible is happening. Your tiny human is learning to smile, to reach, to roll, to crawl, to stand, to say their very first words. But here's the part most parents never see. While you're busy checking apps, scrolling milestone charts, and comparing notes with other parents, there's an entire hidden sequence unfolding inside your baby's brain and body, a sequence those checklists barely scratch the surface of. Today, I'm going to show you that real story, month by month. Not just what happens, but why it happens, what truly matters, what you can stop worrying about, and the simple, gentle ways to support every stage without losing your mind. This is the complete science-backed roadmap to your baby's first year, the only milestone guide you'll ever need. Here's what most parents do, and I get it because I did it too. You track milestones like a checklist. Sitting, check. Crawling, check. Walking, check. And when your baby doesn't hit a milestone on time, you spiral. But here's the thing, your baby's brain doesn't care about your timeline. And here's what's actually happening while you're worried about when they'll walk. You're missing the foundation skills that make walking possible in the first place. The core strength, the balance, the problem solving, the confidence. Now, I'm not saying milestones don't matter. They do. But what developmental research consistently shows is this: the sequence matters more than the speed. And once you understand that sequence, everything changes. So let's look at what that sequence actually looks like in real development. Picture a 5-month-old. Everyone's asking, is he sitting yet? But here's what developmental specialists actually watch for. Not sitting itself, but something else entirely. How the baby pushes through their shoulders during tummy time. How their core activates when they reach for toys. Because here's what most people don't realize. Sitting doesn't start in the hips. It starts in the core strength built during tummy time months earlier. The milestone you see at 6 months, it's the payoff of invisible progress that started at 6 weeks. And this brings us to the 3 engines driving your baby's entire first year. The first engine is the brain. Your baby's brain is growing faster right now than it ever will again. In the first year alone, it nearly doubles in size. Billions of neural connections are forming every single day, built through every touch, every sound, every moment you spend together. Here's the remarkable part. By age 1, your baby's brain has more neural connections than it will ever have again. Their brain is literally building itself, and you're providing the raw material. The second engine is the sensory system. Your baby's senses don't all come online at once. They develop in sequence. Touch first, then smell, then hearing, and finally vision. This is why your newborn can recognize your scent instantly, but sees the world as a beautiful blur. The third engine is motor development. And this one follows a pattern so elegant it changed how I see everything. Top to bottom, inside to outside, your baby gains control of their head before their core before their arms before their hands before their legs. This is why babies lift their heads before they sit before they crawl before they walk. It's not random, it's architecture. And here's the crucial part. This isn't just theory. You can actually observe this at home. This week, watch where your baby's strength is developing. Notice what they're working on. You'll start seeing the sequence everywhere. Now that you understand the blueprint, let's watch how it unfolds, month by month. Imagine this. You've spent 9 months floating in warm, quiet darkness. And suddenly, light, sound, cold air, gravity pulling at your limbs for the first time. That's what your newborn just experienced. This first month is pure adjustment. Your baby's nervous system is overwhelmed, which is why they crave closeness. And here's the science behind skin-to-skin contact. It actually regulates their heart rate, breathing, and body temperature. You're not just comforting them. You're helping their body learn to function. At birth, their vision extends only 8 to 12 inches, just far enough to see your face while feeding. This isn't a limitation. It's by design. You'll notice reflexes everywhere, the startle when they hear a sudden noise, the rooting when something brushes their cheek. These are ancient survival patterns, and they're signs of a healthy nervous system. Hold them close, talk softly, start gentle tummy time, even a minute on your chest counts. However, mention it to your doctor if you see no startle response to loud sounds or a body that seems extremely floppy or unusually rigid. And then, somewhere around 6 weeks, something magical happens. Your baby smiles at you, not a reflex, not gas, a real, intentional, social smile. This is the first sign that your baby isn't just existing in the world. They're connecting to it. They recognize you. They're responding to you. You'll hear the first coos now, not words, but communication. Your baby is learning that sounds get responses. Head control is strengthening. During tummy time, you might see them lift their head briefly. Their eyes are starting to track moving objects. Smile back. Every single time. When they coo, respond. Talk to them, coo back. You're teaching them the rhythm of conversation. By month 3, your baby is becoming genuinely interactive. Head control improves dramatically. During tummy time, they can hold their head at 45 degrees, sometimes higher. Watch their hands. They're starting to open and close them intentionally, sometimes bringing them together at midline. This seems small. It's huge. It's the beginning of hand-eye coordination. Their face is more expressive now. You'll see surprise, excitement, displeasure. They're not just feeling emotions, they're showing them. Let them discover their hands. Hold a mirror in front of them. Mimic their expressions back. These simple interactions are building their social brain. Now, pause here for a second. If you've been comparing your baby to your friend's baby or to babies on social media, I need you to hear this. The comparison trap is real, and it's robbing you of joy. Here's the thing about those perfect developmental timelines you see online. They're snapshots. They don't show the late-night worries. They don't show the pediatrician visits. They don't show the completely normal variation that exists in every single baby. Your job isn't to make your baby match a chart. Your job is to understand your baby. Now, let's get back to what actually matters. Month 4 brings a milestone that catches everyone off guard. Rolling, usually front to back first, sometimes back to front. Either way, your baby just achieved independent mobility. One moment they're on the mat, the next they're somewhere else entirely. But here's what's actually happening beneath the surface. Your baby has finally connected seeing something with reaching for it. Hand-eye coordination clicks into place. They'll bat at toys, grab rattles, and bring everything to their mouth. And then there's the laughter. Real, full belly laughter. If you haven't heard it yet, you will soon. And it's one of those moments parents remember forever. Offer rattles and textured toys. Encourage reaching by holding objects slightly out of grasp. Play vocal games. They're learning that sound can be fun. Now, at month 5, most parents focus on sitting. But here's what they miss. It's not about sitting independently yet. It's about how your baby gets to sitting. Watch a 5-month-old during floor play. They're rocking side to side, pushing through one arm to reach with the other. That's the invisible work happening. This is the infrastructure. Sitting is just the visible result. Your baby is sitting with support now, which opens up the world. Instead of staring at the ceiling, they can observe and engage. Everything goes in the mouth. This isn't random. The mouth has more nerve endings than almost anywhere else on the body. Your baby is literally studying objects with their most sensitive tool. And something else is developing: emotional recognition. Your baby reads your face now. They know when you're happy. They sense when you're stressed. Peekaboo teaches object permanence, the understanding that things exist when hidden. Introduce cause and effect toys. Sing to them. They're absorbing rhythm and language structure. Month 6 is a turning point. Your baby is likely sitting in a tripod position, leaning forward and using their hands for balance. But soon, they'll let go. And when they sit without hands, play becomes truly interactive. They're transferring objects between hands, examining them, banging them together. They respond to their name, and babbling becomes more sophisticated. You'll hear consonant sounds. Ba-ba, da-da. Not words yet, but the building blocks. This is often when solid foods begin. A whole new sensory world is opening. Create safe floor space, read high-contrast board books, respond to babbling with real words. You're modeling language. Now, bring it up with your pediatrician if you see no attempts to roll, or if they are unable to sit with support. And this is where I need to clear something up. You've probably heard that babies must crawl before they walk. That skipping crawling causes learning problems later. Here's the truth. While crawling builds hand strength, research shows skipping it doesn't lower their IQ or predict reading struggles later on. Some babies crawl traditionally, hands and knees. Some army crawl. Some scoot on their bottoms. Some skip crawling entirely and go straight to walking. All of these are normal. All of these develop the necessary muscle groups and neural pathways, just through different movements, so if your baby is a bottom shuffler, please stop worrying. They're getting where they need to go. Mobility is coming. Some babies are crawling now, traditional, army style, or scooting. All of it counts. But here's something that catches parents completely off guard. And it's one of the most Googled concerns at this age: separation anxiety. Your baby might start crying when you leave the room. They're becoming wary of strangers. They cling. And this is when parents start to panic. What happened to my easy baby? But here's what's actually happening. This isn't regression, it's progress. Your baby now understands that you're a separate person, and that when you leave, you're actually gone. That's cognitively sophisticated, even when it's emotionally exhausting. Encourage movement by placing toys just out of reach. Create predictable goodbye routines. Name objects constantly. You're building vocabulary before they can speak. Your baby is watching everything you do now. And then they start copying, waving, clapping, banging toys together. These aren't random actions, they're imitation. One of the most powerful learning mechanisms humans have. Babbling becomes more complex. You'll hear syllable strings, ba ba ba, ma ma ma. They're rehearsing the sounds they'll need for real words. Physically, they're pulling to stand, using furniture, your legs, anything they can grab. Their leg muscles are preparing for the biggest milestone of all. Model gestures, wave goodbye, clap after songs, introduce stacking toys, make sure furniture is stable. Your baby pulls to stand confidently now. They might cruise along furniture, taking sideways steps while holding on. But here's the milestone that often gets overlooked. And it's actually more predictive of language ability than first words: comprehension. Your baby understands far more than they can say. They respond to no. They follow your pointing finger. They might point themselves. One of the earliest forms of intentional communication. This is a window into their language development. Long before they speak, they're absorbing everything. Safe exploration is critical. They're mobile and curious. Sturdy pushwalkers encourage walking. Name everything. However, it's worth a chat with your doctor if there's no babbling at all, or if they are unable to sit on their own. Now, I know what you're wondering. How do you know the difference between normal variation and an actual delay? Here's a framework that can help you distinguish between the two. Variation looks like your baby does things in a different order at a different pace, but they're making some progress. They're engaged. They're curious. They're communicating in their own way. Delay looks like a complete absence of expected skills with no signs of progress toward them. Not just slow, but missing. If you're unsure, ask your pediatrician. That conversation isn't a diagnosis, it's information. An early intervention, when needed, makes an enormous difference. Trust your gut. You know your baby better than any chart does. Something shifts this month. Your baby isn't just exploring, they're solving problems. Watch them with a basket of toys. They aren't just banging them anymore. They're practicing putting things in and taking them out. They might figure out how to open a cabinet. They're experimenting, testing, learning cause and effect through trial and error. Remember that core strength we talked about in month 1? That hand-eye coordination from month 4? That persistence from month 7? This is where it all comes together. The pincer grasp appears, thumb and forefinger working together. This fine motor milestone took months of building. Now they can pick up a single Cheerio. Stacking cups and nesting toys. Narrate what you're doing. You're building comprehension through context. Your baby might be standing unsupported now, maybe taking wobbly steps. But even if they're not walking, their independence is unmistakable. They have preferences. Favorite toys, favorite foods, favorite people. They understand simple instructions. They're no longer just a baby. Practice walking while holding hands. Offer simple choices. Follow their lead during play. They're developing a sense of self.
Happy birthday to you.
And here you are. 1 year. Your baby might take their first independent steps this month, or they might wait a few more weeks. Walking typically emerges anywhere from 9 to 15 months. Both are normal. But whether or not they're walking, something has profoundly shifted. First words are emerging. Mama, dada, ball, more. They're using language to communicate. They understand routines. They anticipate what comes next. They express complex emotions, frustration, joy, determination. They're no longer just a baby. Celebrate everything. Dance together. Explore outdoors. Surround them with language. Read, sing, talk, narrate. Now, let's step back. Think about learning to drive. You don't start with parallel parking on a busy street. First, you learn gas and brake in an empty lot. Then basic turns. Then traffic. Then highways. Your baby's brain works the same way. Everything you just witnessed, the rolling, the babbling, the reaching, the standing, follows a developmental pyramid. At the base, sensory development and bonding. The foundation for everything. In the middle, mobility and exploration. Moving through the world and manipulating objects. At the top, communication and cognition. Language, problem solving, social understanding. Here's what I want you to carry with you. You don't teach milestones. You can't force your baby to roll or walk or talk. What you can do is create the environment where these abilities naturally emerge. Tummy time, floor play, face-to-face interaction, talking, singing, reading, responding when they reach for you. These aren't activities. They're the raw material their brain needs to build itself. You've been doing this all year. Every conversation, every play session, every moment of connection, even when you didn't realize it. Okay, deep breath. I know this section makes parents nervous, and I get it. No one wants to hear about warning signs. But here's why this information empowers you rather than scares you. Knowing what to watch for puts you in control. It lets you advocate for your child. And if something does need attention, early intervention works, really works. So let's talk about when to have a conversation with your pediatrician. No social smile by 3 months. This doesn't mean your baby smiled once at 10 weeks and then stopped. It means no social smiling at all. No response to your face, your voice, your presence. No head control by 4 months. Some wobbling is normal. Complete inability to hold their head steady is worth mentioning. Not sitting on their own by 9 months. If they still need your help to stay upright, mention it to your doctor. No consonant sounds by 10 months. I'm talking about baba or dada. If they are only making vowel sounds like ooh and I, but no consonants, that is worth a conversation with your pediatrician. Not because you failed, because research shows early intervention for communication delays makes a significant difference. No words and no walking attempts by 18 months. Note that this is 18 months, not 12. The range is wide. Now, let's bust some myths. Early walking means higher intelligence. It doesn't. Walking age has zero correlation with cognitive ability. Bilingual babies talk later. Research doesn't support this. Bilingual babies may distribute vocabulary across languages, but total language development stays on track. Babies must crawl before walking. We covered this. Not true. Your baby is not behind if they don't match your neighbor's baby. Genetics matter too. For example, research shows babies of African heritage often walk a month earlier than other groups. Your baby is following their genetic blueprint. I promise. Let me leave you with this. A year ago, this tiny human didn't exist in your arms. They'd never seen your face, never heard your voice, never felt you hold them. And now, look at everything they've become. They learn to focus their eyes, to smile at you, to reach, to grasp, to roll, to sit, to crawl, to pull themselves up, to babble, to point, to understand. Maybe they're walking now, maybe talking, maybe running toward you when you come through the door. Your baby's timeline is theirs alone. It's not a race, it's not a competition, it's just a child learning the world. And every small win deserves celebration. You're doing a beautiful job. Now, here's the mistake most parents make next. You survived the first year, so naturally you start buying developmental toys and baby gear. But a lot of what's marketed as helpful, it actually holds your baby back. That video breaks down exactly which products to avoid. Watch it before you waste money on the wrong things.